life teaching you how to become a pro player in a matter of days, giving you the most valuable tips and tricks you'll ever find. Sit down, relax, and enjoy. Wherever your favorite landing place is, make sure you jump into a loot box straight away, because if you're lucky enough to find a green one, you're gonna have a weapon with all the accessories included, and that is gonna give you a huge advantage, especially at the beginning, when no one has a vest or full HP. As you can see, because of the accessories I found on that loot box, now I have 30 bullets max installed of 20, and that makes all the difference between life and death in this case.
First blood.
Pay attention to him. Now he's about to die. He's trying to make it easy for his comrades to pick up his dog tags by coming close to his friend's crate, who has already died. So whoever comes to pick them up will get them both at the same time, and that's a clever move. I recommend it. Keep your primary gun always at the same slot to avoid picking up the wrong weapon during your fight. In my case, my primary gun is AK-47, and my secondary gun is AK-117. So whenever I need to pick one of them up, I know exactly where they are. I'm not going to risk getting out in there with no vest and full HP. Anyway, he has to come to me because I have something that he wants. Yeah, you guessed it. I have his friend's dog tags. We know there was a guy in there a bit earlier, and I don't have any reason to believe that he left the room, so I have two options. A, I can go after this guy and finish him, but risk getting killed by the guy inside the room. Or B, I can go close enough to this building, avoid being shot through the window by that guy inside of it, and from there, I try to finish the other guy off who runs after his friend's tags. As I don't like to take unnecessary risk very much, I'll go with option B. Any one of you can do what I did in here, there's no doubt about it. But you have to think about all of this in the right way, or else you're not always going to have a happy ending. Remember that if you the video description.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
Always, when running to save your life, close all the doors behind you to avoid being tracked by the enemies. They'll never guess you came through those rooms if the doors are closed. Open all the chip terminals to fool your enemies. That way, they'll think there's nothing left for them when they check the map, and that's another thing that can save your life. We all know that an upgraded class makes all the difference in this game.
The safe zone is collapsing. Skill chip ready for upgrade.
It's very important for you to know where the zip lines are located. My objective now is to get to that airdrop as fast as I can, avoiding any vehicles that could alert my enemies of my approach. And since there's no helicopter, this is the fastest way to get in there. If you want to use any suppressor on your assault rifle, the only one I recommend is the Golden Suppressor, since it considerably reduces your weapon noises, and also your enemies cannot spot you on the map. Never walk alone away from your squad. This is the best example you could get. Have patience and think before you start shooting everywhere. In this scenario, I saw this dude walking alone. I'm checking in front of him, no teammates. Behind him, same thing. He's alone, so all I can say is, I'm sorry for you, mate. Next time, stay with your squad. Coming from the revival flight, don't just jump into your teammate's crate for the tags. Take some high ground, have a look around, and only after you've checked everything is alright, go for the tags and scan them. Don't make the same mistake this guy just did. And if you cannot go for the tags, just leave it, mate. If you stay alive, you still have a chance to win the match. Even though you don't need anything from the airdrop, just pick something up to make it disappear for the other players on the map. And later on, if your vest gets damaged, you know where to come back to pick up a new one.
The safe zone is collapsing.
have a new message.
He's desperately trying to get into that tank. I know that I can knock him down with Nova Gas, but if I give him some damage before, it'll be much easier for me.
Airdrop has been delivered. Revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
He just threw a smoke bomber. Really nothing to worry about. Not difficult at all to survive that. Just stay away and give it time until the bomber effect goes away. Then you're good to go again. If it happens in a straight open field, just slide left and right while he's wasting his time shooting after mosquitoes. Then put in practice all you've learnt in here and finish him.
Only 2 teams left. Getting close to victory.
Always when landing from an airborne, or simply just landing after jumping from high ground, make sure you slide before taking any other actions. The reason for that is there is a delay of about 1 second right after you land on the ground. And during that second, you're not able to shoot or use any of your class to save your life.
We have a winner.
Soldiers, my mission ends here. After all this speech, I would appreciate if you buy me a drink.